streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need
Hello, people. How's it going? Lady Kinsey, how you doing? Linda, what's going on?
What's up?
How's everybody doing?
How's it going?
We got a box behind us.
Yeah, I was gonna move this before. And I
yeah, it's like showing up in the picture.
I'll move it. It's just Barbie dolls. It has been fixed.
How is everybody doing? Welcome to the draft. What's going on, Jack?
What's up?
Mundo, how you doing?
What's up? Cool. So I need to remember that's the remote for that one. That's the remote for that one.
Yeah.
We're all good. Okay. How's it going?
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, what's up?
We appreciate it.
We are
We
here.
are only. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. Saw it before, but great to hear, Maven.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We're only 20 subscribers away. 20. That's right, I said it. 20 subscribers away.
What is up?
From 1,000.
What is up?
It's going to be an awesome night or awesome. Subscribe or I'll affect your life. How you doing, Brandon? Quentin, what's going on? Rip to Jerry Springer. Yep, he bit the dust. Observing stuff. Part of Fire and Ice. Part of Stuff and Buff. Part of Ice and Fire. Part of, I don't know what else. I just started throwing out terms there. Then,
Jeez.
now,
What's up?
forever, together.
The draft.
Did he actually say now?
Then now forever.
Yeah, I didn't hear him say now.
I don't know.
Rampage was in a different time. I got used to it after Smackdown. Yeah, we didn't watch it today
No.
because of the time it was on.
You know, I'm really tired of this Rampage is getting moved around thing.
Try to get an AEW London ticket. That's
Like,
cool.
One day it's on after SmackDown. The next day it's not. The next day it's on a Saturday. The next week it's on at 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm getting sick of this.
Yeah, me too.
Pick a time slot and stay there.
Sirs.
I don't care what else is going on. Figure it out. Like, it's annoying me. Yes, the
Don't annoy
foundation
Maven.
of WWE.
There's going to be a shakedown tonight. I think that finally Dom is getting arrested. Again. And he's going to do hard time. The New York Jets select Joe Tippmann, Wisconsin center.
Oh, goodness.
If we don't do Collision, I'd be very happy if you do. Well, Jack, the plan is right now, depending on what time it's on and everything, we plan on doing it.
It's Triple H.
What is going on, champ? It's Triple H. They call him that because he has 3 H's in his name.
Wow, this draft is going to look like so much of a joke compared to the...
No, they're going to bring graphics just like that. They're trying to impress ESPN.
They're like, we want to be there. All right, who's going to be the first draft pick? My guess, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns to SmackDown.
That would be my guess.
I went to the hospital twice today. What'd you do, Jack? Welcome to Friday Night SmackDown.
Thank you for inviting us.
How's it going, Ben? I hope neither of you get drafted tonight because I would miss being able to chat with you here. I think it's happening, Vin. I think it's happening. Reigns to NXT. Cody Roman should be first. Akira Tozawa is number 1 pick. Yeah, I agree, Fluff. How you doing, Fluff? How's your dad doing? Both were just checks on my ataxia. Okay. Is that good, Jack, or is that like...
Okay.
50% will be drafted tonight. Watch the LW get drafted because Ray still gets beat up, even with a faction.
That is the draft pool for tonight. Okay.
So if they don't all get drafted, who gets kicked out?
Some of them are being drafted as groups.
There's like no surprise there. Like, you look at... Good, Fluff. Good. How you doing, Jose? I've heard a terrible rumor that Knock is traded away and we draft a new quarterback.
Mac.
Or Mac.
Or Mac, whatever.
You shouldn't do that. Should not do that. I think it's just a rumor, Jack. This draft still won't change the fact that Backlash is a skippable pay-per-view. It might. You never know, Ben. Strange, but an error where the freaking Jets get Aaron. Here we have the first round, 4 picks.
Are you ready?
He's got to do it right. Come on, man. He's not even doing it right.
No, I told you.
He's got to walk up and go, with the first pick in the 2023 WWE draft.
We pick. Of course.
Smackdown selects
Roman Reigns. The Bloodline. Just kidding. Roman, Paul, and Solo are all
Heyman was the number 1 pick. Can you believe that?
See, I don't like that they're all... Why are they all drafted together?
I don't know, but watch this. With the number 2 pick, Raw selects Jey Uso.
They're not eligible tonight.
And Jimmy
They
Uso.
can't be picked tonight. They're up for Monday.
They weren't even good enough to be on the first several rounds.
They'll be the number 1 pick for SmackDown Monday.
Keep Cody and Roman separate.
Number 2 pick. I'm shocked.
You kidding me? Let's get over the stupidity. Roman was on both shows anyway. Yeah.
Cody Rhodes going to Raw. I'm shocked. We're keeping Roman and Cody separate. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. I'm so shocked.
Well, that's not fair. They got 3 players to 1.
Now.
If the NFL draft did this, boy, it'd be some serious problems.
Now.
Maybe you look beautiful tonight, almost as beautiful as Mr. G.
Thank you, Fluff.
Thanks, Fluff. I appreciate that. How you doing, Colin?
Now, just as I suspected, we're going to get Cody and Roman in Mania next year.
It threw him off.
Packers trade pick to Lions. You know, Detroit is kind of
racking up the picks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Well,
to who? To SmackDown?
Yep.
So is Rhea staying on Raw?
Yep. Mr. G, I know, right? Paul doesn't count, but Solo and Roman do, and that's 2 superstars to 1.
So they're just
that's
gonna
not fair.
Swap belts?
Not fair. If anything, they should trade Roman for 3 superstars because he's the champion. They should just trade him away to, and Bianca is going to SmackDown. Of course, Lynch to Raw. This is so predictable.
I take issue with this. No disrespect to Becky. I love you. But Why is Becky being drafted ahead of Rhea when she's the SmackDown Women's Champion? Explain that one to me, Ace. I don't get it. Okay, so Seth is staying on Raw. The Street Profits get drafted to SmackDown. Rhea is getting drafted to Raw. Would be my guess. Dude, nothing is being deliberated in the back.
The second round is being deliberated in the back right now. So do I have to go to WrestleMania 40 now? Yes, you do, Jack. You do. Iceman is a genius. We already knew that. Not just a genius, an effing genius. It's like 2020 all over again with the tag team titles. Yep. New Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. Probably. That's what I'd say, Crazy Bird. How you doing, Crazy Bird?
Okay, but my thing is like, whoa, wait.
How you doing, Fresh Prince?
Wait.
I've just been drafted to Raw.
What is the deal? Like, is Bianca keeping the belt and moving to SmackDown? So it will become the SmackDown Women's title?
Yep.
So Rhea is going to be moved to Raw and become the Raw Women's Champion?
Yep.
Do we know how stupid that is?
Yep.
Because that's pretty dumb.
We do, but they don't.
Like, we've done this before, and I do not understand it. But, like, for reals, why?
The Bloodline is now in your city. So what did you think of the first round? It sucked, Brendan. It sucked. I'm telling you, they are separating Ray's short ass from the LWO. Probably.
He's in there as one.
Oh, they're all together?
Yeah.
Well, there's 37 of them.
All 5 of them are like,
man, what kind of draft is this?
I don't know if Zelina's included, but I'm pretty sure that they're all together as one group.
This group gets 15. That group gets 1.
Including Ray. Oh, dang. Rounds 4 through 7 tomorrow?
What's he even saying?
I don't know.
Hope we see Rhea versus Bianca at Night of Champions with a Judgment Day with Rhea and Street Profits. Yeah, that might be cool. Stupid is as stupid does. Force comes mama. That's right. Stupid is as stupid does. SmackDown is going to have like 30 superstars and Raw gets 12. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. It's Sammy and Kevin, Kebbo and Sammy. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much.
So y'all aren't even wrestling right now? You're just out here to speak?
Yeah, they're just out here to talk.
Okay, then.
We're only putting up the SmackDown titles today, guys, because we're on SmackDown. Marcelo, how you doing? From Argentina. Great to have you here. Thank you. Io's going to win the title. No.
He's the only guy that showed up.
He's like, man, I'm going to get my 10 minutes.
He's like, I am so glad I was here. Will Levis, ha, ha, ha. He's like, I still walked across that stage before he did.
That's right. Raw to Raw counts as a pick. Wow, who knew Seth and Becky would be drafted together? Yep. Bianca's losing a backlash? I don't think so. Stokely Hathaway dropped an Applebee's reference on Rampage. I'm kicking his ass because he didn't ask me for permission. Thoughts on the new belt? I think the new belt looks cool, Jack. I like the look of the new belt.
Well, see, now that you said that, it's not happening.
Hasta la vista. How you doing?
Kevin is tired.
We don't care about Roman Reigns.
They're not even wrestling right now. I'm annoyed.
Yeah. 2 mic drops right there. Not just one. You got 2 for the price of 1 right there.
So here's the thing with Io beating Bianca for the title at Backlash. My only problem with it is we've literally built Bianca up for like months as like this unstoppable force, running through everybody, beating everybody up, including Io, and her, friends for the last month. So for Io to like suddenly
Roman and Solo to SmackDown, Cody to Raw, Bianca to SmackDown, and Becky to Raw. Those are the first 4 picks in the 2023 goofy, stupid WWE draft.
Thank you. Anyways,
I had to repeat it. I just saw it.
I just don't really buy the whole like Io being able to beat Bianca thing. Like it just like logically it makes no sense to me because Bianca has beat everybody and has looked unstoppable, and then the only reason that you're having her lose the belt is because she's drafted to SmackDown.
Yep, pretty much.
That seems like lazy booking to me, and I don't know that it makes me like super like I don't know. It's not, I don't know.
Something must have been said somewhere and someone got it. That's my guess. What's going on, Ryan? I guess Hasta La Vista just said Hasta La Vista. How you doing, James? Bill Mack, what's going on?
Io's going to have to be built back up as they drop the ball with damage control. Io is really good at NXT. I agree. I have no issues with Io winning a championship eventually. But in this particular instance, it makes no sense. And it really feels like it's just the only reason they're doing it is because Bianca gets drafted to SmackDown. That's it. Like there's nothing else to it. It's not because they like totally want to put the belt on Io. It's because they really don't have a choice. Because Bianca is the Raw Women's Champion and she's moving to SmackDown. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like it's we have to do this just because, like, kind of thing. And not because we built her up in any way, like, prior to this. You know?
Yeah, Butch is going to be Butch forever, Vin. He's never changing. He's always going to be Butch. Why is Reigns being drafted to the team? All right, he's never a singles wrestler. Pretty much. Io's going to have to be built back up as they drop the ball with... Oh, sorry, man.
That's what I was just responding to.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Update on draft?
Roman
well, the
Solo...
Patriots pick is in, James.
Yeah, Roman Solo...
Are you talking about... Which draft are you talking about, James?
Both. Roman, Solo, and Paul were drafted number 1. Number 2... they were drafted to SmackDown. Number 2 is Cody drafted to Raw. Number 3 is Bianca drafted to SmackDown, and number 4 is Becky drafted to Raw.
Names are deceiving, Hasta La Vista. Someone in the crowd has a huge the crow mask and they look creepy. Thanks, random guy. So you don't think they're just gonna do another handover with the titles? I don't think so. I think it'd be a lot better if they did that, but I don't think that's what they're doing. Are we getting another stupid title swap now that Bianca's on SmackDown? I don't think so. Fire Lord Zuka, how you doing? We're doing good. We are at pick number 46, Vin. 46. Rocky Winner 99. Thanks for joining us. When you need critical information, you too can go to 911. Charlotte can accidentally drop the belt again. If she had it. What is going on, Aaron? It has been a while. It's going after the world title. Who? Did I miss something?
Cody?
Gotcha.
Going after the world title on Raw?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Probably. It's either going to be Cody or it's going to be Seth.
I'm legit pissed at WWE for drafting Bianca to SmackDown days after she called out the so-called vice president of SmackDown for pitching racist stuff. She gets drafted to work under him. Yep. CM Punk is back on a 17/6, aka my birthday, and the day after the UK gets strange New World Season 2. Yep, I've been taking a break due to mental health. Wife let me, etc. I don't want to get into it. Wife left me. Sorry to hear about that, Aaron. I knew Becky was staying on Raw. She can get the Raw Women's title now. And thank you, Maven. Hope everything's going good there, Aaron.
No problem, James.
Obviously, I mean, as good as it can go. I didn't mean, like...
Dude.
I didn't mean to, like, make that sound that way. That's a foot in your mouth move there.
How can Pretty Deadly get drafted tonight after what happened Tuesday?
Well,
very easily.
They're swimming with the fishes. Michi, what are those two action figures behind you that are dressed like Elvis? Can't be the Young Bucks, huh?
No, it is the Young Bucks.
That would be the Young Bucks. Becky works under Seth. Yep. The handover is just so dumb. If anything, just take the titles before the draft, and if the title holders change brands, then have a segment on that show and give the belts to the corresponding champion. Or they could just have a new tournament and say, hey, the champion left the show. Let's have a tournament.
That shakes everything up. Honestly, I don't think it's a bad idea.
Thoughts on them just announcing 8 per brand on show, and the rest will be on social media. I'm kind of kills the point of having an episode focused on draft. It's going to be on Twitter. I agree. They need to have it all on the show. I'm just trying to be strong and just get through my watching what I love wrestling.
All of you guys are not
trying
going
to stay strong, man. The NXT people got told to clap for the camera or you're fired. No, they weren't just clapping. They were like going crazy.
It's Bianca. She is not here because she's in Ireland. She's going to be on Smackdown. Yes, so they are just swapping the titles. That is what they're doing. Bianca just confirmed it. She is excited to be the SmackDown Women's Champion once again. Cool. So what if Rhea gets drafted to SmackDown? Then you have two SmackDown Women's Champions? I know Rhea's not getting drafted to SmackDown. She's getting drafted to Raw. That's pretty obvious right now. But hypothetically speaking, Rhea gets drafted to SmackDown. She's the SmackDown Women's Champion. What do you do about that?
I don't know.
Clearly she's being drafted to Raw.
Yes.
Michael Cole.
TV time finally. They were going to WWE 2K game mode. Would you say Roddy showing up on Wednesday was legit surprise? Yes, I would. Michi, as you sit there, hopefully in as much comfort as possible, I've got a lot to get off my chest. I'm the best. I'm the best in the world. I'm the best in the ring, on the microphone, even in the comments. You are, Jack. This draft would have actually been more
exciting.
Or hang on, is it Jack? Are you trying to quote what I should be saying? Or is that what you're saying, Jack? This draft would have actually been more exciting and noteworthy if LA Knight was picked number 1 overall. Yes, it would have been.
Oh my gosh, it's this dude.
The draft. By the way, you asked about the draft. Someone asked about the drafts. Who's
been drafted so far?
Bobberfoot. We have Roman,
Solo, and Paul drafted as number 1.
Yes, to SmackDown.
We have Cody Rhodes drafted to Raw at number 2.
Yes.
We had Bianca drafted to SmackDown at number 3.
Yes.
And we have Becky drafted to Raw at number 4.
Yes. There we are. Damn, the Bucks just got a big corn-fed offensive guard. Yes, he's a big dude. I'm quoting the guy. I can't wait to be back. That used to break people's arms. It doesn't anymore. I've quoted High here once and on a tweet to Maven. Gotcha. I'll check the Bucks guy. Honestly, title should be vacant if champion gets drafted to the opposite brand. Like, imagine a team's player getting drafted to some other team and he takes his previous team stuff with him. Yeah, exactly. You see the throw mask in the crowd? I did. I tried to ignore it. It scared me. I thought Sting was coming back.
The Steelers pick is in.
This place has all kinds of masks in the front row. He's missing a few teeth. LA Knight turns things around here. We got Butch and LA Knight going at it. Butch just got planted on the apron. There's flowers growing out of him now.
It's draft night on SmackDown.
It's draft night on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. And we have the draft on SmackDown. Got quite a selection there. Can't decide if he wants a Snickers or a Snickers. Gotta love that commercial.
Mm-hmm. He can't decide. Can't decide.
Every day is hump day. Quasi rated R.
Big E must have landed pretty hard on his head. All those candy bars are the same. Ah, man.
The NFL site doesn't say yet. Did I miss something?
Yeah, who Tampa just drafted.
Oh, I did not know. Oh, the guy from North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack is going to look him up.
I'm sorry, Jack. Biggie must have landed pretty hard on his head. All of those candy bars are the same. He's confused. It happens. He's not sure what day of the week it is, so it doesn't matter. Mania ads for that film, the Pope's Exorcist, were as popular as Surprise. New taxes. I want to see that movie. I want to see that, and I want to see the Evil Dead. What is going on, Walter?
What is up?
What do you think about cheap cosplay? It's cheap. What more can I say? Zayn and Owens for the win later?
See, I think so, but I'm also not sure. But I'm thinking they're going to win.
Evil Dead was pretty good. I need to watch it. Butch will lose.
The schedule release that you were talking about yesterday, it's coming in May.
Oh, thank God. They have a time frame. And then yesterday was just schedule release. 23. Like when? Like the day before the season starts? Or... Any thoughts on the draft picks, Maven?
Yeah, I'm not impressed so far. It's pretty much exactly how I expected it to be. But, yeah.
One-on-one, Butch and LA Knight. Mano y mano.
Oh, goodness.
Mox versus Omega in a cage on Dynamite for those who don't know.
Like this next week, Dynamite? Or like...
that is interesting.
Or... Because I did see that, but I didn't know when it was supposed to happen.
If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please do so. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Go tell your friends about us. Tell your friends. Tell all your friends. And have your friends tell their friends.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
AEW Rampage is good. Started early hockey. Because of hockey, yeah. I have a question. Based on logic, if you have champion on your brand in the picks, why would you leave them and draft a non-champion first? Cody beat Bianca for Raw.
Because Cody is more important.
Yes.
Apparently.
Yeah.
In their mind. See, my thing was I don't know why the heck.
Because look at the women's division. Do they really push anything there?
Well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about in general.
How you doing, Ahmed?
Like, Cody, in the grand scheme of things, Cody and Roman. Those are your top two guys in the company, like, overall. Following that, you have Bianca. And then I was kind of like, why the heck wouldn't they draft Rhea before Becky? But, okay, whatever. You know, Becky is a bigger draw in the division, I guess. I suppose. And, like, I have nothing against Becky. Don't get me wrong. But that makes no sense. But I guess they made it so Rhea doesn't get drafted until Monday. So.
Crowd is chanting LA Knight. Did you like the draft picks?
Not really, no. I mean, it was pretty predictable, I think.
Yeah, I think
the only shocking one was Bianca going to SmackDown, and I was but it's confusing, really, because she's
LA
the
Knight
champion.
He's trying to break his finger. Forced another break. LA Knight won. Well, you must be way ahead of us. It's going to snow in Texas or a tornado. LA won. Yep, we just have LA Knight winning right now.
Oh, look, Miami finally gets a pick. And number 51.
LA Knight.
They had to forfeit their pick yesterday.
Yep. Keep Seth Rollins on Raw. I think that's probably what's going to happen. A new TV guy's stats aren't that inspiring, and he has the misfortune of being straight after Tom, but I bet he could be good. I think he's going to be good. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. Dude!
Thank you.
It ends Bianca's reign with her brand swap as they have nothing left to do with her. Yeah, I don't know why, though. Bring up the Bloodline news to Raw, please. I don't like the way they're doing this.
They're going to be drafted number 1 tomorrow for SmackDown.
With the next pick, WWE says, sorry for not putting the LA Knight on WrestleMania. BFT is a convincing finisher. There's lots of convincing finishers observing stuff.
All right. Let's get back to the draft. Come on. Paul.
Belt swaps are dumb. They are dumb. I don't understand them. I don't understand why they do it. You gotta love Heyman's hair, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's like black down the side, and then you got this gray, like going right up along the. He looks like a skunk. You can kind of see gray going up along here. It's like he missed part of it or something when he was making it black.
Or it just grew out.
What could be that too?
Oh, it's RVD. Why are you here?
What the crap? RVD's been drafted. Michael P.S. Hayes. Yeah, brand splits are kind of dumb.
And there's Michael P.S. Hayes.
Why don't they make one of these guys the GM of one of them and then the other one's the GM of the other one? Perfect. And they tell Pierce he's fired. Yep, it's already changed the game. The alpha male of our species. 2 world champions in the same weight class in the same company is also dumb. I said that, Vin. I said that. I said they need a Raw champion. If they're going to do this, they need a Raw champion, a Smackdown champion, and then a World champion. Already is going to pick Matt Riddle. I heard he's very...
That was pretty good.
It's because they're buddies. They're going to announce picks next. Yep.
Oh, goodness.
There's 7 world champs across the 3 brands. Yeah, it was just I don't understand. Like, I don't understand it. Have one world champ. So Rampage is on Friday tonight. This is time, huh? Rampage has already been on.
Yeah. SmackDown already has 5 people, and Raw has 2.
Yep.
This whole group thing really makes no sense to me.
Seems when Maven yawns, I yawn. I've always said that yawns are contagious. It just happens. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We would greatly appreciate it. We're trying to move up from 9,133 to 9,132 on the YouTube wrestling channels. Thank you very much. This message was brought to you by the Gleen Network.
The Bears pick is in.
The Bears pick is in.
I feel like it's been a while since I've seen them up there.
Detectable.
Will the post-draft rosters go into effect after Backlash?
Yes. When Mimi sings do 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 do, I also sing do 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 do. Are
Nice.
we? Kind of reminds me of the in Rocky when Rocky goes do 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 do. Does anybody remember that? Good video of WDQ 23, Mister Gleen and Maven. Thank you, Walter. Thank you. The next video in that series is getting ready to come out. So stay tuned. Actually, I got a couple videos I'm going to be working on this weekend. Usos lose tonight. Bloodline breaks up. Yes, I think so, Smooth T. How you doing? I thought they were going to, Jack, and I think they went up and they said, with the next pick, the Patriots pick Jack's son, Michael Jackson. I've never seen Rocky 3. You haven't? Oh, you have to watch it, Jack. Jay Uso is turning on Roman. It's going to be Jay. I think it's going to be Jay. The Memphis Showboats versus the Houston Gamblers. The New Jersey Generals versus the Michigan Panthers. Woo. I've never seen Rocky 5, 6, or 7. 5 is okay. Is 6 the one they called? Which one is they called? They just called Rocky. But Punk said he hasn't seen it, and I'm like how? Yeah, me too. How have you not seen Rocky 3? There is no Rocky 7.
I've never seen any of them. So
he moves just like he did back in the day. That's about how fast he moved then. Holy crap, it's Chuck. Chuck Bruce Van Segal. I've seen Creeds 1 and 2.
the Street Profits to SmackDown. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you, shocked! I'd have never guessed this. Oh my goodness.
The Street Profits to SmackDown.
I'm shocked. Wow.
Rocky 4 is my favorite. The one where Rocky wins with the Cold War. Yeah, that one's pretty good.
All right.
RVD is trying to figure out what to say.
Dude, just tell us who the pick is. I know your brain might be a little fried, but it's, okay. Raw picks. No. Who? Your card is upside down. Your card is upside down, my pal.
That's okay. Don't worry about the card being upside down.
Imperium going to Raw.
His card's upside down, but that's how RVD reads. It makes sense to him.
Well, I mean, it's like...
If the card's the other way, he's like, huh? That profit pick doesn't surprise me. They've been on Raw forever. It is big. Almost. Oh.
Edge to SmackDown. When he shows up. I'm not sure when he will, though.
Well, I'm glad we put Edge over on SmackDown because we've seen him every week since, the last pay-per-view. Former King of the Ring, Money in the Bank, and Royal Rumble winner. Well, that is amazing. Notice it says former.
Cool.
Who could have picked that RVD would have Riddle as his
Dude, the
pick?
fact that Riddle was drafted this high up in the list of people.
They're both high as a kite, but it's okay. They got old Vinnie Mac yelling in their earpieces. Yes, Mundo, but they have no clue what he's saying. The Bucks' new guy is disgustingly young. I'm not happy.
It was a joke, RVD.
He'll be good.
Dude, seriously,
good.
the fact that Riddle was drafted like this early in the game, are you kidding?
Well, the fact that Edge has been drafted and he's not even on TV.
Like,
King of the Ring before the new Bucks guy was even conceived. Yep, see?
like nobody can. Okay. Oh my gosh. Against who?
You guys see what I said a few messages ago about Bray Wyatt? I did not see it. Let me go back.
Trish Stratus is in the draft pool. I guess she's going to Raw.
You might have to type it again, Smoothie.
See,
because I don't see it.
Well, and if it's in all capitals, our
sometimes our Nightbot catches all caps.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. We're holding on.
Who are they fighting?
No one knows.
They're in a triple threat against
Street Profits better not get beat up again. We're trying to figure out who they're fighting. No one knows.
Yeah, okay. Whatever, Michael. I just want to know who they're fighting. Nobody told us.
They're fighting somebody in a triple threat match.
Welcome to Smackdown.
Remember when Roman first won at SummerSlam 2020 again, Bray Wyatt? Anniversary is coming up. Bray returns. He never forgot about that. It makes sense.
Oh, please no.
I don't think we're getting Bray Wyatt. I don't think.
The Chiefs are on the clock.
But it says this since last year when he returned. I don't think Bray's gonna go for the title.
I don't want it.
The Bro family. What I miss? You missed a lot.
Yay! He's fighting Ricochet and Braun. I'm so excited. I've never seen this before.
It's Rico.
Guys.
It's Rico and Braun.
Are you kidding?
Bro, I
thought
Bro
Braun
family
was concussed.
You missed. What do we got now?
I guess Braun isn't concussed
We got
anymore.
8 picks now.
Bray isn't eligible to be drafted for either night. There you go.
There we are. We got 8 picks, right?
Woo!
8 picks.
Yeah. 8 picks so far.
Yeah, we've had 8 picks so far.
Like 14 people if you're being technical, but
Yeah.
8 picks.
Yeah, me too.
Yay. I'm so excited to see Braun and
Braun through
Ricochet
Rico 7 miles
and
across.
the Street Profits
Bray being even
and
included.
whoever else.
I'm so not caring. Bray just needs to leave WWE.
Dude, I am so tired of this tag team division. Like, really, honestly. And no disrespect to the Street Profits, because I really don't mind them. But it's everybody else. I'm just like, I'm so over this.
They almost look like the same.
It's the LWO.
It's the LWO.
I'm just so tired of this tag team division because there's literally no substance to it at all. And it is so frustrating watching the same 14 matches. The same match over and over and over again, 14 times over. Like, it's just, I'm tired of it. There's only so many, like, ways you can do the exact same match. And they have figured it out.
They buried everybody in that division. Pretty much. I'm on top, but I feel asleep. 2 a.m. here nearly. It's okay. It's okay. We have Roman and well, right now we got a 6-man tag.
No, we don't. We
got a triple threat match for a tag.
The Street Profits versus Braun Ricochet versus the LWO.
Why? Nobody knows. Mugs in America are just better than ours.
Woo!
Yeah. But you know what, Jack? Sometimes it's not good. Thank you for subscribing.
What's going through your mind? I'm either going to Raw or I'm going to Smackdown.
That was actually pretty funny.
And he almost threw him over them.
That was actually pretty funny. Come on, you gotta like that part. That was funny. Who was drafted where? Roman, Solo, and Paul Heyman go to SmackDown.
Number 1 to SmackDown.
Number 2.
Cody Rhodes was drafted to Raw at number 2. Number 3 is Bianca Belair, drafted to SmackDown. Number 4 was Becky Lynch, drafted to Raw. Number 5 was... Who was drafted number 5?
That's your job to remember these things.
Number 5 was not Imperium. Imperium was number 6. Street Profits are number 5, drafted to SmackDown. Imperium was drafted number 6 to Raw. Number 7 was Edge, drafted to SmackDown, and number 8 was Matt Riddle, drafted to Raw. There you go.
There you have it. The updated draft.
Now,
picks.
as we get farther into this, if don't ask me.
Randy Orton returns in a month. We look forward to it.
Because if I remember anything past the first 4 as we go through this the rest of the show, somebody should pay me a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because
I'll give you 50 cents. The Becky blacking out Twitter thing is a shoot, of course. Yeah. That, and she's going to AEW, Jack.
What happened during the NFL draft last night?
Will Levis didn't get drafted.
That's what I was gonna say. He did get drafted today.
Jacko, I'm sure you're not here, but I just took a shot at you.
33?
Yeah. He was the first pick of night 2.
No, he wasn't. He was the second pick.
Oh, second pick of night 2.
Or third pick.
Yeah.
I think he was the second pick.
Yeah. Brock versus Cody will be for the new world title. I think so, and Cody wins. Cody wins. I said Roman and Solo to SmackDown in prediction. It's a good pick. Good pick.
I said Roman and Solo to SmackDown. Yeah.
Usos to Raw. Yep, I think that's where they're headed. I guess nobody needs to split up the Bloodline because WWE is going to do it for him.
Oh my gosh, it's the WWE Championship. Look at that.
Whoa!
Can't believe the Chiefs have that. That's insane.
Is Seth in the draft pool for tonight?
I don't think so. I think
No.
he's eligible Monday. I don't think he will be here tonight. I'm pretty sure he's on tomorrow. Or Monday, whatever. You know what I meant.
I believe though Solo is getting tired of this situation. You can tell in his actions and face. I think so too. I think he's going to beat all of them up.
I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Okay, you have fun with that.
Tired, misspelling. No problem. Smooth T. I misspeak many times. What's going on, Alex? How's the draft? Oh, Alex, it's been as exciting as I've been on the edge of my seat all night, Alex. I think Rock's splitting the fam coming to WrestleMania 40. I don't think Rock's coming back to wrestling. I think he's liking what he's doing too much. He make an appearance, but I don't think he's coming back to do anything. There's a rapper called Too Short. Well, he should sing with Too Tall. That was a boot to the face. Joaquin Wilde just killed the Street Profits. Street Profits are in blue because they're now SmackDown. So does Strowman's red shirt mean, yep, he is now going to be Raw. That's right to come back this year to WrestleMania, but back in December, but he said couldn't get in wrestling shape, and that soon he had time, though, between movies. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. I just don't think he's coming back. He's filming in Philly quite a bit, and he's in the gym every day, so who knows? I just don't see him coming back. He's got too many other things going on. He's got a football league he's got to manage. I think that's where his mind is at right now. Strowman sucks. Cody Rhodes was number 2. Bianca Belair was number 3. Becky Lynch was number 4. Street Profits were number 5. Imperium was number 6. Edge was number 7. Matt Riddle was number 8. That is your draft. My old work had a DJ called DJ Massive Hands. Supposed to be against Roman as a bigger head of table, but like you said, I don't think it's happening. I don't think he's coming back. Yep, the XFL. He's too busy doing that. Trying to get his business taken care of, keeping it going. Whoa! I think Strowman just got killed. That kick to the back of the head. I see the Usos Florida is back in action. FL. What is FL? Crazy, but what's FL? Oh, the USFL. I got you.
The useless FL.
I got you. I crazy. It went right over my head. Crazy bird. Sometimes that happens. We wait. I know the fam is urging him to return. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
What? Who?
The Rock.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
FL is Florida. That's what I said. And then I like Maven had to correct me. The useless FL.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I got that before you did. And I wasn't even in here.
Yeah, that's because you're faster than me. You know how to decode, gibberish.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The Street Profits win. I'm shocked. He gets some height on that.
Mm-hmm.
Is the league Trump owned? It is. Who the governor is, Florida is also noting who the governor is, Florida.
I'm not going to argue with you. All right. The Cowboys pick somebody.
Priest is a bad guy. He just said so. I knew he was. With the 58th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select Luke Schoonmaker, tight end from Michigan. They needed a tight end. So far, my Bears have drafted Javon Dexter, Florida, and Tyreek Stevenson, Miami. Yep. Michigan, what draft pick were you? I was number 4, Alex. Number 4. Street Profits won. What's that like? 2 wins in a row out of last 20 matches? You know what they call that, Smooth T? That's called a winning streak. Santino wrestled on Impact. Someone said that he wrestled. I can't remember who. Maybe it was Lewis. I haven't seen Lewis tonight. Bengals fan. I'm sorry.
Go Bengals.
Maven's a Bengals fan too. She wasn't even a football fan until last year. I tried to get her to watch football. Couldn't happen. And then last year she sat down and watched football and she's like, man, I'm hooked.
It was an Alabama game of all
Now
things.
she's complaining about not having football.
I know. Yesterday I was like, dude, how long until college football is going on again? Because I am dying.
Yeah. I'm from Pittsburgh. From Pittsburgh and a Bengals fan. That's not good. That's not a good mix. Look on Janji's face saying Maven's a Bengals fan. I'm sorry, Jack.
Yeah, Mr. G is a Jacksonville
fan. It's
fan.
like a Patriots fan. Like, why would anybody be a Patriots fan?
Why would anybody be a Jaguars fan?
Duh. The color.
The color.
Golden teal, man. That's right. Bring that kendo stick for a little protection. San Juan Street Fight where there are no rules, where everything goes, just like every other WWE match. Steelers defense is going to be lights out. I think so too. Almost as good as the Eagles.
It's Teddy Long.
I think they told all these guys to come out of the dressing room and just shake their head yes. Yeah. Walk out of the dressing room.
It doesn't matter what the card says.
I wonder if they told them, hey, make sure you have the card the right way. I'm a Patriots fan as it was. JFK's team. My dad is one. And Tom, when I started as a fan. Sorry, Jack. I know. That's just what it is. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to move up from 9,132 to 9,131 on the YouTube wrestling channels. And you can make that happen simply by hitting that like button and subscribing. What tag team match?
What tag team match?
Whoa, tag team match.
What tag team match? Tag team match.
The tag team match.
A tag team match.
Not just the tag team match. A tag team match. Man, I wish I could fly. Peter Pan. Is that what this is?
And Wendy.
Oh. And Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Peter Pan! And Wendy. I was a Jets fan until they cut Wahoo McDaniel. Crazy Beard, that was a long time ago. Should they be back GM for Raw and SmackDown, respectively? I think so, John Lee. If they're going to do this brand split, have a GM split. I just think that if they're going to do that, then you got to just have the whole thing be split.
The Bills are up next.
With the next pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. What can I tell you, Mr. G? I'm old. The Bills pick is in with the 59th pick in the NFL Draft. The Buffalo Bills select.
Yo, Cincinnati's next.
Is Pat McAfee returning? No. No. Well, no. I don't know.
think so. I think he's going to be working on a here to there basis. I don't think that he is going to be full time with WWE anymore.
Bengals are next after the Bills.
He's
Take
got
a safety.
a lot of other stuff that he's doing. McAfee, that's what I'm talking about.
The Jags use the most pro in games. Yes.
I'm going to have to go refill my water.
Only thing Bills need, offense is best next to the Chiefs. Yeah, it is. Their offense is pretty good. Osiris Torrance, guard from Florida. His mom gave him a nickname of Cyborg because of his size. Man, nothing like walking around being called a cyborg. Like Cena. I can't even see Cena. I haven't ever been able to see Cena. It's JBL. Cody Raw?
Cody is on Raw.
Cody's on Raw.
He was the number 2 pick.
I miss McAfee too. Yeah, lots of people do.
It's JBL. And it's Teddy Long. It's Teddy Long.
Gotta love the Miz. So proud of what the Bengals did finally with this offensive line last few years. It was beyond horrible. Burrow sacked record 70 times. Yep. SmackDown gets But Lewis, what's going on? We were just talking about you. Bobby Lashley. I didn't mean Lewis was getting drafted to SmackDown. Bobby Lashley's getting drafted to SmackDown.
Gunther was number 6 with Imperium.
Yes.
To Raw. Good, Lewis. Drew McIntyre to Raw.
Drew to
Bobby
Raw.
Lashley to SmackDown.
So I was 8. No problem. No problem. Monday nights just became Claymore Country.
We're good. We're good, Lewis. SmackDown selects. I'm sorry, what? Dude, y'all haven't been a team for months. AJ hasn't been on television for months. Michin has not been with the Good Brothers for months. And you're drafting them as a group? I'm sorry, what? That makes absolutely 0 sense. But all right.
I don't understand that either.
The Miz to
Raw. Has the ring behind you been that kind that
color? That color? like that? Has the ring behind you been like that? I like it. Has the ring been that color? I like that. I don't know. I'm just trying to.
AJ's injured. Yes, he
Lewis
is.
meant one of those two things.
Well, we'll figure it out. Lewis,
and like that.
yeah.
See?
Lewis owes us $9,748 million anyway.
Okay. The Jaguars pick is in.
Yes, it's been like that for a while. We haven't always lit it up though. Because Maven forgot. And I just remembered.
Whoa. Don't put it all on me.
Yeah, Maven forgot. Smackdown just drafted a good bit of TNA wrestling. They did. Did you love the draft pick round 2? Except for Imperium, you have Roman Reigns and SmackDown. Why not Gunther and SmackDown too? These two could have a rivalry with each other. Yeah, they could, but they're not going to. Bengals, yes. Quarterback safety thing. Hello.
I like Zelina's hair.
When will AJ Styles return? 2 weeks. Is AJ if AJ is eligible, so is Randy. Yes.
I don't know that that's necessarily
Looks like
true.
everybody's eligible.
But okay.
Thoughts on potential of Roman and Cody main eventing 40? I don't think it's going to happen.
No, I think it's going to happen. I think it's absolutely going to happen, and I think it's the dumbest thing they could possibly do, because the fact that they are taking that much of a chance that people are even going to care a year from now, beyond baffling. When they had the pop that they did just a couple months ago, and then they ruined it. All of it. They're just stomping it into the ground. Most baffling situation I've ever seen in my life. But I think it's going to happen. I think that's what the main event of next year is going to be.
The only reason it happens is if they have 3 belts.
No, it isn't.
Pretty surprised that Bryan Danielson turned
Here's the thing.
joining Blackpool Combat, not joining the Ring of Honor. Yes.
Here's the thing.
No.
Cody, I am convinced Cody is not winning this new World Championship. It's going to be Seth. They're going to give it to Seth. It's not going to be Cody. Cody is going to sit around for the next year without a belt until he finally beats Roman next year.
Well, good. Now he has Seth. Were you? I was not.
Because it makes absolutely zero sense for Cody to win this new World Championship. It means nothing to him.
Yes.
The whole reason he was going after anything was because of his dad. This new belt means nothing to him. So it's the whole story is out the window if they have him win the belt. This isn't what he came here to do. And now you're putting him on a separate brand for Roman, so we have to wait for a whole year for us to do exactly the same storyline that we just did for the last year. And then we're going to continue for the next year, even though they're going to be on separate brands. It's the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. I don't want any, this is long-term storytelling, booking, whatever. No, it's not. This is just dumb. That's what this is.
Finn Balor, because they're all about factions at the moment. Yeah, they are. I don't see Roman putting the title up at WrestleMania 40 unless the plan is to lose and retire, which is possible. I think that's possible. So far, which brand has won the draft? None. I don't think any have, Brandon.
Oh my gosh, it's Tony Khan!
It is Tony Khan. He's trying to figure out who he's going to draft to AEW right now. There's his dad.
He's less important. He's not Tony Khan.
The pick is in. With the 61st pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Brenton Strange, tight end, Penn State. People will cheer over it no matter who they pick. With the
I'd like to see somebody
It's
blue.
with the 51st pick, this team picks a turd. Woo! Woo!
Dude, the window's open still.
It's okay. Did you guys enjoy Rouse Van Dam returning? I thought it was cool. Do you guys love Tony Khan? Tony Khan's cool.
Yes, we love Tony Khan.
Zelina wins. I almost care. She had to win because of what's coming up.
Oh, look, it's Rhea.
Yeah, that's why she had to win.
Hey, Rhea, nice to see you. Sonia, what do you think you're doing? Yeah, who do you think you are? I mean, you're cool and all, but who do you think you are?
Bowser is pick number 10. CM Punk will return in June. Spoiler. Yeah, I think he's coming back. He may come back sooner. There are rumors.
Okay.
I think it's this Wednesday. There's rumors that somebody's going to be showing up. Mr. Gleen, how old are you?
I don't think it's this Wednesday.
Yeah, I saw there was a rumor that either someone new or someone returning.
I thought that was for the CM Punk show.
No, I'm pretty sure it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. I have to go back and look.
Which is in June.
I got to go back and look. I don't think it was in June, though. That's not what I saw.
I don't think
Mr. Gleen, how old are you?
Old.
I'm Ed. I'm older than dirt. That's what everybody says. The eBay seller has started making my spinner belt. Well, there you are, Volterra. Punk just signed an AEW contract, I thought. I do not know. Mr. G is 7,001. Yeah, I'm older than a vampire. Punk will apparently headline the new Saturday show.
Well, guys, I think the match I'm looking forward to most on the Backlash card is Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. I can't even lie. I am really looking forward to that. I really don't care about the rest of the card. I mean, I think it's pretty lackluster. But should be fun. Should be fun. I cannot get over how over Rhea is. Yeah, no. She is super over.
Feel like mid-40s and late 30s.
Thank you.
Man, I feel good about this.
I am actually 87. You're all wrong. So.
I'm going to the wrestling show tomorrow. My mom had to figure out something with my youngest brother first. Well, good, Voltaire. You can let us know how it goes. Damian Priest will be beat the hell out of Bad Bunny. I don't think so.
Oh, sorry.
It's a tag titles main event.
They're picking Mims.
Yes. The Denver Broncos select
Marvin Mims. Told you.
Marvin Mims Jr., wide receiver, Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner. The tag titles main event. I think so. I mentioned The Sims to my niece. She says I'm old. Lewis, well, I don't know why, because The Sims is still a big thing.
He was like the highlight of the Oklahoma games over the last year.
Yeah.
Seriously. Otherwise, everything else sucked.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're right. We got anger towards the McCoys.
Okay. The tag team titles are the main event. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, shocking where it's at. How stupid is that? The real Hatfield and McCoy still feuding. Round 3 is great. Then they said The Miz. I mentioned this. Well, he's old too. Is it bad? I know both your ages and Mrs. G's. I won't say them.
Or Miss G's.
Yeah, I'm Jack. I'm
Mrs.
older than
G's.
dirt. That's the important thing.
I like Zelina's hair. It looks cool. It's Ray.
Who's on your guys' Mount Rushmore for WWE? We're talking all time here, I'm assuming.
Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels. I don't even know who else I'd put on there. Shawn Michaels.
Taker, Cena, Rock, Stone Cold for me. Decent choices. Hogan, Taker, Stone Cold, and Shawn Michaels.
I'd say Shawn, Brett. Shawn, Brett. Stone Cold, I guess. And yo, it's AJ.
It's AJ Styles.
And I'm gonna say Becky Lynch. That's my 4.
Misha
Hey yo,
Minion.
AJ, nice to see you. You showed up on draft night.
I want to be the most obnoxious person in the WWE audience with that blue spinner belt. Becky. Becky. I wanted AJ Lee. No. Sorry. Wasn't AJ Lee. Bold pick. Respect. Mike's Harder Lemonade.
Nice. Good for them.
When they give a warning, it's probably not good.
This is the first time we've seen Gallows and Anderson in like 10 years too. So like
AJ's looking to speak. We're not sure what he's going to say. We're still waiting.
did you miss me? No, just kidding.
AJ's not going to speak because he's being interrupted.
By who? The Viking Raiders.
Hey, Viking Raiders, there's only 3 of you.
Gosh, just
There's 4 of them. This is okay. I've heard about a belt people hate. Lots of people hate the spinner belts because they look like toys. There's nothing wrong with those.
no. I don't like the Viking Raiders. I really just I don't get the I don't like it. I don't get the appeal.
Why not?
I don't
I like him.
No, I'm not a AJ's not cleared. That's what that tells me. Yeah, that's what that tells me. AJ is not totally 100% cleared, so he's not wrestling right now. He's back, but he's not wrestling.
It's not clear, but they brought him back just to get that crowd reaction. Yeah, I didn't think there was much of a reaction there.
Cool.
That's even a weak reaction. Woo! Cena was the guy I always wanted to be. You just don't want to be seeing the Bro family. That's why you want to be Cena. Salem jumped off. You look like an annoyed cat. Well, AJ just did a phenomenal forearm.
Well, never mind. Maybe he's a little bit
I
cleared.
should use the audio JBL ranting about spinner belts when I show the belt on TikTok. You should. The fourth and final round.
Go with Shawn Michaels.
Oh, you want to bet there's some NXT people that are coming up right now?
Something tells me there is.
Did you love round 3 picks? They were okay. I don't know that I loved them, but they were okay.
Road Dogg. I hate that guy.
Yeah, he's about as dumb as a rock. Not the Rock, just a rock.
Yeah. Not gonna argue.
It's Batman.
The Eagles pick is in. Who are they going to take?
The
Another guy from
65th
Georgia?
pick. The Philadelphia Eagles select
Another guy from Georgia. I don't know. That's
Brett
all they've taken
Favre.
this far. Dude, the Eagles were stacked already, but like, bro.
My family's cat's name is Salem too. Cool. Glad that McIntyre didn't leave WWE. There were rumors that he will leave WWE. He's still got some time on his contract, so
Yeah, his contract is up in the summer.
yeah.
Or August, I guess. I don't know. Something like that.
The Flash. That might be pretty good. Glad to see AJ is back. Yes, it's about time he came back. It's been a while. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to move up from 9,132 to 9,131 on the YouTube wrestling channels. And we're that close to having 1,000. That's right, 1,000 subscribers. When we reach 1,000, we will have a special guest on.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well call them the Philadelphia Bulldogs now. Or the Georgia Eagles. Maybe Mr. G, what kind of grade would you give the WWE draft so far? A C.
Mid.
Or D. I'm going to give it a D for dud.
It's not. I mean, it's been pretty predictable, I think. And it's like...
Which makes it a dud.
There really hasn't been anything shocking. I mean, except for Bianca going to Smackdown, but even that's not shocking. It's just stupid.
Yeah, that's an S for stupid. It's from the WrestleMania Rewind docuseries. JBL was talking about the storyline where he destroyed the spinner after his partner Orlando Jordan won it. See? Are you team SmackDown or Raw? I don't care. Just give me good wrestling. Or good storylines.
I don't know that I could pick either show at this point. I mean, like as of the weekly shows, like last week, Raw might just be slightly better.
They got to show me that Raw and SmackDown are actually going to have a meaning.
But like, I don't know.
Which show did you guys watch more?
Well, we watch them both the same.
Yeah, we watch them both the same.
We watch them every week.
Yep.
Which show do I complain about more? Probably Raw.
Yep. I'm tired of the title swap things with the women's titles. Me too. So it sounds like Jay White and Roderick Strong going to AEW is more exciting and less of a dud than WWE draft? Yes.
Yeah,
I would say so. How is Jerry Springer passing? How I find out he used to be my town's mayor? Well, yeah. I found out because of the Iron Sheik. I was always a SmackDown guy. That's cool. Road Dogg hurt his hips in that short dance. He did, and it's crazy. He was begging Tony Khan to hire him.
Damage Control is going to SmackDown.
Damage Control to SmackDown. Something
So any way you look at it, it's going to be the SmackDown Women's title.
Yep.
It doesn't matter who wins it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't Jerry have that segment with the Bella Twins?
Didn't Jerry?
What'd I say?
JR.
Oh, yeah, Jerry. Sorry. Yeah. Where's Natty?
Shinsuke is going to Raw. Good for him.
Natty is missing. Ric Flair wishes he was her. Remember that one draft where tag champs switched brands and they just traded titles?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what they're going to do with the women's title because they're both on SmackDown. It literally doesn't matter who wins the match. Grayson Waller. Never mind. Just kidding. That was a choice. Why?
That's actually pretty good, I think.
I mean, I have no problems with either of them going up, but they're the tag champs. Why didn't they like...
Isla. You can tell that he doesn't pay attention to NXT.
I'm just a little confused.
This Sunday is WWE Treasures. Yep. Obviously, Alba and Indy will have to drop those titles. Yep.
So does it need to get drafted
I don't even think they knew they were getting drafted based on that reaction.
You should have put the title on Tiffany. You should have put the title on Tiffany. I'm sorry. I stand by that statement. I was right on Tuesday, and I'm still right today.
So I don't think they knew they were getting called up.
Indy like broke her foot or something. She was in a cast the other day or in a boot. She messed up her foot, her ankle or something. Yeah. In that match.
She's got a boot on.
Uh-huh.
This draft sucks. People that should have been drafted a long time ago and some that don't make sense. I think both those are good moves.
I have no problems with either of them. I'm just saying from a standpoint of what are you supposed to do with the belts now? Like, you just put yourself, like...
Well, they could.
You had an opportunity to get at least the women's title.
Well, they could have, but then it would have been totally obvious.
It was totally obvious anyways.
Not necessarily.
Yes, it was. Indy was always going up.
Because I said after she kept the title, I said, maybe they're not going to move her up.
Indy was always going up.
We get Maven microphone close up tonight, and I was timing how long it would take.
Ugh, I hate you two even more.
Wonder who's winning. I like the draft where the highlight reel introduced Cena to Raw. Cena and Jericho ended up having a battle of the bands with Cena rapping and Jericho bringing Fozzy.
Okay.
Wonder who's winning that match. What's the point of Io versus Bianca then? I don't know.
Oh, Karrion Kross attacks Shinsuke. So my guess would be Karrion Kross is probably getting drafted to Raw too because they've been feuding.
Yep, that's what I would say.
So they're going to transfer that over to Raw, just as I suspected. That's just trade storylines. What's the point of Io versus Bianca then?
I don't know.
There's no point because they're literally just trading titles anyways.
Yeah.
Let's
go. Let's go get these titles.
Tonight is the night. He's hitting one of the Usos with that. He's not hitting Kevin or Sammy.
Remember
He's hitting
Big Show
one
tried
of
to
the
draft?
Usos.
I do remember that.
They're taking a quarterback.
Who, the Lions?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I'm pretty
Did you
sure.
already see it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I...
Well, man, you're a genius.
I know, I could have just,
Should have bet me $5 on that.
It's Tennessee, I think. The Tennessee quarterback.
Why?
I think.
Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, I'm pretty
interesting.
Sure that's it.
If Io wins at Backlash, does she go back to Raw? I don't know, Mystic Gamer. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Surprised Big Show didn't cry. Yep, he should have. I wonder how they're going to split the tag titles up. The tides are about to change in Puerto Rico. The bigger the obstacle, the more excited the Almighty. Live from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, please just don't. Just stop. Just quit.
You didn't like that?
Yeah. I mean, no, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Just stop.
You can get copyright strikes, but you don't get a strike. Does that make sense? You just can't monetize off of something that gets copyrighted.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So when I sing the song, I don't get dinged for it. I mean, we get dinged for it, but you don't get dinged for it. You just can't make money off of your whatever video it is. Would you guys do a battle of the brands on WWE 2K23? The Bro Family, I've got some stuff planned. I haven't thought about Battle of the Brands. I've got a couple other things that are planned and in the works. Do they drop their respective NXT titles on Tuesday? Yes, yeah. I think so. I think that's too obvious. That was funny.
Okay.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Wasn't that funny?
Hilarious.
Okay, sorry. Can you do copyrighted if you hum a song? Yes, if you do good enough. Do you play sport or dance?
No.
I do them all. I'm a dancing machine. Breakfast at Tiffany's. See? Lewis.
Dude, the Lions pick has been in for 10 minutes.
Lewis wants to have breakfast at Tiffany's.
My pals.
TGIF. Yes, thank God it is Friday.
All right.
Jenny, what's going on? Glad to have you back, Smooth Tea. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to move up from 9,132 to 9,131 on the YouTube wrestling channels. I'm calling it now. I came home from work at 5 p.m. and slept until just a bit ago. Had to eat and shower. Did you guys watch Rampage earlier? We did not, Lewis, because I got home from work.
Literally the exact same time that Rampage was on.
Yeah, I went running, and then I had to shower. And then
we came here.
Usually after I get done showering and running and eating, sometimes I don't even get my food ate before we start doing this, obviously, because sometimes I'm eating when we start this. I got a muffin there. You can get breakfast at Tiffany. See? Are there going to be more picks on Talking Smack tonight?
I have no idea.
I don't know about that, but they're supposed to be on Twitter.
I have no idea.
Did you see Paul Heyman look at Solo after he told Solos to go out alone? Yep. After he told the Usos to go out alone. Yep. I'm disowning my Facebook friend for not subbing to you. I don't blame you, Lewis. I've disowned him too. Not going to remain a chance at being world champion now that he's on Raw. Possibly. I think he's got a chance. He's got a better chance, I think.
That's what I was gonna say. He's injured.
But he's back.
No, he's not.
He had a nice.
I think he had like there was like a doctor's thing that was sent to like all the teams this morning or something where like he signed off that, he's like, he'll be cleared.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Gotcha, damn time. And we need our phone or we're hungry. Hungry. Yep. Nakamura's been on SmackDown for 6 years.
Dude, we are like so behind.
Nakamura moving to Raw. Needed to happen years ago. Yeah.
He was drafted like 45 minutes ago. And we just now like got.
Yeah, I don't know why they're
got it on our feed.
So behind.
Okay, it wasn't like 45 minutes ago. It was probably like 15. Woohoo! Go, Roman!
According to my niece, I'm very behind. It happens, Lewis. It happens to the best of us. We will create a new heavyweight world champion.
Okay, then. Sorry, that was me.
Dude, you just paused it.
I didn't mean
now
to.
We're even further behind.
Not that. That's farther behind.
Hello, Jenny. What's going on? So this means Cody Rhodes is winning the world title.
No, I don't think it does. I think Seth Rollins is winning the world title. I think Cody is going to sit here world title-less for the next year. That's what I think.
Roman is on SmackDown.
It makes no sense for Cody to win this new world championship. No sense at all. Not even remotely. From a storyline standpoint of he's doing this for his dad, and that is why he came back. It makes no sense for him to win this new world championship that means absolutely nothing to him. It has no bearing on his family legacy at all. So, he's not winning it. He's going to sit here for the next year, and they're taking a chance on Roman and Cody at Mania next year, which I think is the biggest mistake they could have possibly made. But hey, go off WWE, whatever.
Hey, you just missed it.
What?
The draft continues tomorrow on SmackDown Lowdown in the morning.
Woohoo, good for them.
Poor Cody, right, Maven? Yep, pretty much. The SmackDown, based on y'all's expressions and me not watching, it is a 3 out of 10. I'd give it a 5 out of 10.
Raw has like nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people. What does SmackDown have? 45? Because it sure feels like they have 45 people.
They do, but that's just the beginning. Does this replace the WCW belt? His dad won that, I think. Yes. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Karrion Kross.
SmackDown next week. And then the OC versus the
Viking Raiders. The OC versus the Viking Raiders next week on SmackDown, live from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Raw be for NXT move-ups? Actually, is that where the Alba Fire went?
Where?
Did they go to Raw or SmackDown?
They went to Raw.
Yeah, see?
No. They went to SmackDown.
That's what I thought.
Indy went to Raw.
Yeah. They mixed them up, Lewis. They like... Could return because his ego couldn't let him sleep. He craved the attention. Cody gets the... Jack, I can't... Maven decipher that.
If Cody gets the gets this, if Cody gets the,
no clue, right?
Vince is in place.
That's right.
I'm guessing it's supposed to be if Cody gets the world championship.
Vince I got you. Jack, I'm rubbing off on you.
that would be my assumption of what Jack was trying to say. If Cody gets the world championship, Vince
I got
is
it.
In place.
I get it now. I follow you, Jack. Right there.
See, that was a lot to decipher from why.
Autocorrect gets me all the time too. I hate autocorrect. Bad Bunny will be on SmackDown next week, which means the Judgment Day is getting drafted to SmackDown. Yep.
Something tells me Sammy and Kevin are winning. And then Solo is beating up the Usos.
Title change tonight?
Nope, I don't think so.
Maven doesn't think so. The Undisputed.
Wait, so Roman isn't on SmackDown? Roman is on SmackDown. Well, he got drafted to SmackDown, yes, but he's not on this show. He didn't show up. So, he's not here. But he did get drafted to SmackDown. The number one pick in the draft was Roman Reigns, Solo, and Paul Heyman all as one. Number 2 was Cody drafted to Raw. Number 3 was Bianca drafted to SmackDown. Number 4 was Becky drafted to Raw. Number 5 was the Street Profits drafted to SmackDown. Number 6 was Imperium drafted to Raw. Number 7 was Edge drafted to SmackDown. And number 8 was Matt Riddle drafted to Raw. Number 9. Number 9
wasn't important.
Number 9.
Nakamura.
No, because he's on Raw. So he was number 10. Or number 12. Or number 14 or 15 or 16. I don't know. Number 9. Who was number 9?
No one knows. They had it up here earlier. They ran this. They ran
number
across
9,
the screen once earlier.
Number 9
We'll probably finally find Blue as Solo Cups. They have to, don't they?
Number 9 was Bobby Lashley. Number 10 was the OC, AJ, the Good Brothers, and Michin, all as one. Number 11. Number 11 was number 11. Damage Control? Number 11 was Damage Control, drafted to it drafted to Raw. Who's drafted to Raw? Drew McIntyre was drafted to Raw, and then Damage Control was drafted to SmackDown. And then
We'll answer your question in just a second, James.
The Miz was drafted to Raw. And then you had Alba Fire and Isla Dawn as a tag team. They were drafted to SmackDown. And you had Indy, who was drafted to Raw. And did I miss anybody?
No, I think you got it.
I think I got everybody.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily in that
James,
order. But the first 8 picks, I was right on the first
James,
8 picks.
To answer your question, Roxanne didn't get drafted.
Okay.
WWF will continue Saturday morning with the additional picks from those that nobody knows. Why did that get deleted?
Because Lewis probably retracted it.
It was like Darren and I just read it, Lewis!
Lewis probably retracted it because he spelled things wrong.
Oh. Dom's going to NXT after draft for a bit if fans still hate. Yes.
No, he's not.
Shouldn't they just pick everyone drafted to SmackDown tonight? They should.
No. Why would they do that?
They should. It'd be cool. If you haven't hit that like button, hit the like button. If you've not subscribed to this channel, please do so. We'd like to move up to 9,131 to 9,130 on the YouTube wrestling channels.
Who's next?
And we would like to hit that 1,000 mark sometime soon.
Who's next?
Mr. G, Maven,
Who's
it
next?
doesn't seem like any more picks are happening, and I don't need to see Sammy KO versus Usos again. So you guys and everyone take care. I will see you for Raw Draft Dead Night 2.
See ya.
Have a good one, Ben.
Cardinals pick is in.
The Arizona Cardinals select
Somebody.
with the 72nd pick.
Somebody.
Shouldn't became skittish. Yes. They like his acting, but his promos when not around. Mammy needs to be better. Yeah, mommy needs to be better.
When not around mommy, needs to be better.
Yeah.
His promos are pretty terrible when he doesn't have Rhea there, but I mean, I think he's improved significantly.
He has.
He's still not, like great.
He is way better than he used to be.
But yes. Roxanne wasn't drafted tonight, James.
James, you missed it. Roxanne!
Dude.
Did not get drafted. I've eaten so much pizza in my life, I'm bored with it anymore. I used to get excited over takeout. Lewis, how can you get bored with pizza? I don't understand how you get bored with pizza. She's not ready. That's what I said. You can't get bored with pizza.
I'm pretty bored with
What
pizza.
is going on, Hassan? Well, you can put anything on pizza.
You could put
You
anything
cannot
on
get
anything.
bored with pizza.
Yeah. Cody's not taking the world championship for another year. That is my take on that.
Do you think Roman will hold the title much longer? Or will Cody take it eventually? Yes.
No.
2 years from now.
Cody's not taking the title for another year.
Well, he said eventually. He didn't say like in the next 10 minutes.
Well, it's, you know.
By the way, how you doing, Torsten? I'm hoping I said that right. When I put ketchup on it, my niece laughs. Or ketchup. Yeah, just order pepperoni and sausage and extra cheese from Domino's. See? James knows where it's at. You cannot put anything on pizza, Mr. G. Mrs. G, you can't too. Tell me what you can't put on pizza. Bored with pizza? It's glorified to Jack, are you kidding me?
I really do not like pizza.
I'm glad the title's on Roman. It belt means something. Now, Roman's had it too long. I said, is this the last one? Oh, sorry, I missed that, Hassan. Yes, this is the last match.
Toothpaste.
Even see, you could put toothpaste on there, and then it cleans your teeth as you're eating it. Peanuts butter? You could put peanut butter on there too. Cost me $32. How much pizza did you get, James? Last draft or match? This is the last match. Draft will be. They're going to continue the draft tomorrow morning on what's that show called?
I don't know. I don't watch it.
I thought maybe you knew the name of it.
No, I have no idea. The Giants are on the clock.
Yeah.
The Giants pick is in.
You can't put tires on. Well, no, you can't put tires. I mean, well, you could. A large of 17 here. Where are you getting pizza at? Baby, I got Popeyes.
Please never do that again. Your singing is really
Beautiful.
No.
It rocks.
No, it doesn't.
It's like,
and I think it runs people off.
no way. See, look, we just picked up 3 more.
Okay.
Crazy, huh?
Sonya didn't get drafted tonight.
They probably heard I was amazing.
I'm also a big fan. She didn't get drafted.
I paid $32 for sausage and pepperoni with extra cheese, all from Domino's. Large, I'm assuming, James.
For sausage and pepperoni. Nice.
Roman gets to day 1,000 at Night of Champions, retires the UWO and wins the World Heavyweight. Could.
Dude, he's keeping those 2 titles. He's gonna walk around with 2 belts for the next century.
Did you like the draft round 4 picks? I thought they were okay, Ahmed. I thought the NXT picks I thought were good.
It was probably the best round out of all of them.
Mr. G, your singing makes baby Jesus cry. Well, if I'm doing that, that's pretty amazing, isn't it?
Mr. G, you had 25 in here when I arrived. Now there's 19. You were singing. Coincidence? I think not.
Now I got 25. We got 25 back in here. Who do you love more, Domino's Pizza or Papa John's?
I can't say because I haven't had either.
Domino's.
I've never had either. So.
James just got off work too. Like James is talking and he's like talking like he's like he's talking like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In first person. James says James just got off work. I like local pizza. Well, I hope all pizza is local because if you're getting it from somewhere else, it may not be warm when it gets to you.
You have had Domino's, Maven. It's just been forever.
Yeah,
well,
it's been a
I
long
don't
time since
remember
I've
it,
had
so
Domino's.
it doesn't count.
Maybe I kicked someone. Miss Gleen.
Cleveland.
Do you remember James Mitchell?
Has made their pick.
I do not remember James Mitchell. A large with a lava cake and Coke. That is cool. Cool. Like a whole cake.
Lewis is just kidding with Mrs. G. You have also had Papa John's. They give you sauce and banana peppers in the box. Ring any bells, Maven? No, it doesn't. I don't remember that at all.
Oh, I remember James Mitchell. I do remember him. I remember him. Mr. G, if school had a draft, would it be more interesting picking your students? No, it wouldn't. Maybe you had Domino's. It was the day you borrowed $50 off me. I wonder if they will chant Jerry, Jerry, Jerry as he's lowered into the ground. They might. Mr. Gleen, you look that you like SmackDown more than Raw. You are wearing a SmackDown t-shirt. I got my Raw t-shirt too, Ahmed. It's SmackDown Day, so I wear the SmackDown t-shirt. Large with a Coke and a lava cake. Is the lava cake any good? Cheese and rice. We have to go get Papa John's somewhere now. Certainly not here. This small town sucks. No, there's not much here.
But now that you said banana peppers, I'm going to have to go eat some of those.
Banana peppers?
Yeah.
Just by themselves?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure what I should put them on. We don't really have anything to like make a sandwich.
No.
We have salad left over, but I don't know that I really want salad like by itself. I guess I could put it in bread. But like...
Guys, who do you love more, SmackDown or Raw or NXT?
Personally,
NXT. I think the last 3 weeks, NXT. Well, this week NXT wasn't as good as the previous weeks. We had quit watching NXT, and I started back 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago.
I don't know.
Anyway, NXT has been better.
It was after Mania,
Yeah.
like the week after, so probably like a month ago.
The SmackDown show has been weak. It's like they didn't try. Yeah, it has been weak, but I think the draft kind of messed it up. Guys, have you ever traveled to France before? Ahmed, are you in France? Well, I said banana peppers, and now she's going to leave the stream and make a banana pepper sandwich, it sounds like.
Nah, I won't leave the stream because we literally only have 10 minutes left, or less than 10 minutes left of this show to do. But, like,
I love NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. That is cool, Ahmed. Put banana peppers in lug nuts. Both shows have been horrible? Yeah, equally. Have you all heard of chocolate lava cake?
Yes.
I've heard of just lava.
Okay, you've
and
heard
cake,
of chocolate
and
lava
I've heard
cake.
of chocolate.
You've heard of chocolate lava cake. It's a cake that has like chocolate stuff in the center. It's like a cake, but it has like this liquidy stuff in the center. So when you like cut into it, it's like a volcano.
I didn't know that was called. That's what it's called. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's like liquidy chocolate in the center.
I just called it the cake with stuff in the center.
Oh my gosh, dude. Some of these things have specific names. Thank you, my tribal chief. Yeah, Solo's beating up the Usos. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. Solo is beating up the Usos. I feel it in my bones.
I've been watching wrestling for a lot of years right now. So yeah, so have I.
Solo is beating up the Usos.
I have been watching wrestling since I was little.
The draft takes effect after Backlash next weekend.
The Usos win. I'm not watching WWE for a month. I don't think they're winning. I thought they were going to. I just don't think they're going to now. When does draft take effect?
I just answered that.
Oh, sorry.
After Backlash.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
23 years for me. See, Jack's been watching it a long time. Whoa, that was wicked. Missy, you uncultured goober. Cake with stuff in it doesn't sound nearly as appetizing as lava cake.
No, not really.
I'm sorry.
Cake with stuff in it.
Yeah. I'm a goober.
Cake with stuff in it. Like, cake with stuff in it.
Yeah, she's called me worse than that, Lewis.
The Falcons picked Zach Harrison.
I think Mrs. G and Maven should make me lava cake. And we'll ship it to you, Jack.
I mean, I could probably make one, but, like, I don't know. Probably can't be any more difficult than making bread. That was pretty easy.
Yes, I've called him worse. Tiffany was going to win the NXT Women's title on Tuesday, but changed last minute. That is interesting.
You should have just gone through with it.
Cheesecake. Cheesecake's good. Volterra, where you at? Tell them about your banana cheesecake.
Oh, look. It's Riddle. Attacking Solo.
I'm so hungry and lazy. Well, so much for tonight being Solo's night.
It's still going to be Solo's night. He's
now the Usos may win. You need some custard cups, Maven. Make mini M lava cakes. There we are, see? I'm 1, 2. No, Kevin Owens kicks out. What's your diet, guys?
I eat food.
Man, I eat seafood.
I'm sorry.
I see food and I eat it. Just kidding. I don't really have a diet.
You eat anything.
Yeah.
And I eat anything except seafood, except beef, except corn or mushrooms, except...
Well, Turkish cheesecakes have cottage cheese. WWE finishing the Cross Nakamura feud early tells me Cross is staying on SmackDown. Possibly. Earthquake. You got an earthquake, Lewis?
Oh, is that me moving the microphone?
Oh.
Could be that too. Good food.
Two count. We got a 2 count.
I don't know.
I ate a strictly Luxembourg diet. What the crap's a Luxembourg diet?
Bro, where is Sammy?
He's unconscious on the floor. He took a kick to the face.
Sammy, get up.
I've not made a lava cake. I've made a hot fudge cake in a big square pan. You flip the thing over half after it cools a little, and it's all fudge sauce on the top instead of the center like a lava cake. Interesting.
Bro, you know what sounds really good?
Food from Luxembourg.
Lemon bars.
Well, I figured that, Lou or Jack, but what the crap is it? Goobers, flying figs, and TVs. Vincent and shaking microphones and cameras. You never know what you're going to get here, Lewis.
Oh, they won. I can't say that I'm shocked because I'm not shocked.
Miss G made me order banana cheesecake this week. I did. And you liked it too, didn't you, Volterra?
Yeah, something tells me.
It's not your favorite. It's not your favorite cheesecake.
Tells me that the Usos are gonna beat up. They're gonna leave. They're gonna be beat up by a guy named Solo. Y'all are toast. Big, big toast.
Don't have any ears in Maven. They're splitting the bloodline.
Beat him up, Solo. Beat him up. I mean, I'm not advocating for people getting beat up, but they need some sense knocked into them.
Is this how we're going off the show?
Bruh, are they gonna get drafted to Raw? No way they split them up. No, absolutely not. Can't do that. They can't split them up.
Nothing happening. Yeah, what was that? Why did nothing happen there?
Okay, they're gonna get drafted to SmackDown. They're gonna be the number 1 pick on Monday for SmackDown. That's my guess. And then I don't know what.
What's a Lubies? Thought tonight was his night. Yeah, vegetarian 75% of the time here. Plain grilled chicken. Sometimes egg whites if I'm really lacking in protein, but 100% no fish. Ever and I'm dairy free. See, there we are. My diet, I'm lactose intolerant. So Volterra doesn't eat lactose.
Nice.
Chances of Uso get drafted to Raw, what percentage?
I don't think they're getting drafted to Raw. I think they're staying on SmackDown. I think they'll be the number 1 pick for SmackDown, is what I think.
I would say the chances of them getting drafted to Raw, 38% right now.
Mine is slim to none.
And Slim has left the building. You don't know what Luby's is, Mr. G? Look it up. Good restaurant. I have no clue what a Luby's is. What the crap's a Luby's? That sounds like someplace you take your car to. Am I wrong?
No, I don't.
See? I have fish and shellfish allergies. I love shrimp, but I also like breathing. So
There it is.
officially, Trinity is
With Impact.
With
Makes her
Impact.
debut on Thursday.
officially. It is officially as of 48 seconds ago.
Mhm.
So yeah. Volterra, how was your cake? Apparently, I still eat cheese, according to my last comment. Yeah, so how was your cake, Volterra? Tell him. Tell him it was the best idea that I've ever given you. Having that cheesecake with bananas. The wrestling was great on this show. Yeah, I thought that was good. But they could have done some other stuff that they didn't do.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the draft is pretty lackluster, if I have to, say so myself. I think it was pretty lackluster. I don't know. I don't really think there was anything that was totally like, wow, I'm shocked by this. You know what I mean? It was pretty much exactly what I expected. Raw guys swapped to SmackDown. Some of the storylines seem like they're going to be continuing. Some of them not. But like you had this whole damage control and Bianca thing, which was happening on Raw, but now it's going to be happening on SmackDown instead. And we're going to apparently be like just trading the championships.
If you don't subscribe, Mr. G says. Yeah, that'd be bad, wouldn't it?
Other than that, I don't know. And there really wasn't anything like shocking. I would say the best part of the draft was like the last round when they drafted the 2 NXT people, and that's really it. The 2 NXT people. Otherwise, I don't really think there was much else that was like super exciting or like wow.
ST killed Raw in the draft? Yeah, I think so.
I agree. They always do every year.
I had a phone call. How did the Usos lose? I'm happy they lost.
They lost by pinfall.
Just straight up.
Sami Zayn pinned him.
Yeah.
Or pinned Jimmy.
My mom and her twin brother are allergic to shellfish. That's not good. The surprise was ruined, though, even for people alive tonight. Yeah. If you don't subscribe, Mr. G sings. La, 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 la.
Yeah, Naomi's on Impact.
Think that if the NXT call up, I think that if it's for the NXT call ups, I think we'll have more.
Is Rampage tonight?
I think there'll be more.
Rampage already happened.
Yep, Rampage happened before the show.
Who were the 2 NXT people? It was 3. It was a tag team of Alba Fire and that's Kaylee Ray formerly.
Yeah.
And Isla Dawn, and then Indy Hartwell.
Yeah.
Got moved up also.
Both
of which are champions on NXT currently, so they have to lose their belts.
Yes. That's crazy. That's the crazy part.
Seems like kind of a stupid decision to me, but whatever.
Yeah, in fact, they're having a title match on NXT for the tag team titles, and it's obvious what's probably going to happen there. Kaylee Ray should have been called up months ago. I think so too.
I agree.
I think there's several NXT stars that should have been called up, and they weren't or haven't been.
See, here's my thing though. Like, I don't know what the heck, like, why they're so stingy on the people that they bring up from NXT. Like, we only had 2 people tonight. That's it. The whole, like, 2 people? 2 people for the women's division, which I'm not saying we don't need them, because we do. We need people for the women's division, like, big time. But, like, what exactly, like, why do we not bring anybody else up?
I think they almost have to, don't they, throughout the draft here?
Well, I mean, you would think they would, but I don't know. Carmelo Hayes ain't safe from being drafted. I would love to see him up on the main roster, but I don't know that he's going to be.
Well, he's one I think should get up. I think
Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller
should be moved up.
I even think Roxanne, but like I have whatever. People don't think she's good enough, but I think she could be useful on Raw. Raw has nobody. They got Becky Lynch tonight and Indy. That's it. Meanwhile, SmackDown has Michin, Bianca, all of Damage Control, and who else? Is that it at this point? But like, SmackDown's gonna make out better in this whole thing with the women's division over Raw, and it's really unfortunate because like, who does Raw have? I think Raw is gonna get Trish, because they have Trish and Becky feuding. I think Raw is gonna get Charlotte.
Yeah. Why is there NXT people? Because I think there's some NXT people that should be moved up. There's some that have to be moved up.
Tyler Bate. I wouldn't have any issues with Tyler Bate being moved up, but I feel like he's one that could have been moved up like years ago.
I'd laugh if WWE drafts all the NXT champions. I thought the other day in the match with Indy, I thought she was going to lose simply because they were moving her up.
They should have. They should have put the title on Tiffany.
And then they didn't pull the trigger.
Like, I don't know why the heck they didn't do that.
Yeah, doesn't make a lot of sense.
Even if you don't think Tiffany is going to be like a great champ, it doesn't have to be like a permanent situation. It could just be, for like now, and then you have her drop the title at the next NXT event. I don't know.
Waller can move up. Carmella does a good job at keeping NXT entertaining, so he should stay for now until someone else can take his spot. I mean, I could see that happening. The thing about him is I think that I don't know. He's not, I mean, keeping him in NXT probably doesn't do him any good. They can just move him up.
Well, Grayson?
No. Carmelo.
Oh.
So, I mean, I think he's one that should move up. The tag division should either have the tag division and SmackDown women's division. They need a tag. If they're going to have it, again, the women's tag division is a joke. This is what's the part that scared me. Because I think Alba Fire and...
I think that's part of the reason why they brought them up.
Yeah.
Is because they don't have a tag division.
I am recovered from Monday. Yes. I think that they need to... if they're going to use the women's tag division, I'm cool with it. But don't screw it up. Because I think those two have been good in NXT, just from the little bit I've seen. And so I think they need to keep them together. Don't bring them up just because you need to bring them up. This SmackDown was trash. The draft makes no sense. Plus matches that we've already seen over 20 times. I would agree with you. I'm Alpha. The draft doesn't make sense in the sense that what they need to do is make it a legitimate draft and have just NXT people being drafted. I mean,
I don't even think that would work.
But I think that if you're going to do it, you have to do it that way.
No, it would not work.
Because it would be, okay, then don't do the stupid draft. Because just moving people from one brand to the next doesn't mean anything.
I'm not saying it means anything, but I don't think just pulling from NXT, that doesn't work either.
Why? Because it makes it legit, like a legitimate
Except they don't
draft.
have enough people in NXT to make up an entire draft. For there to still be people in NXT and then have people on Raw and SmackDown, they don't have enough.
They can build it up to where they had enough to do
no, they just don't have enough.
5-round draft to do it and do it that way. To me, I think Triple H is over his head and trying to outdo AEW. I don't think it's that. I think it's just trying to keep the stuff that they've done in the past with the draft and stuff.
The draft has always been stupid. The draft has always been dumb. What the draft has always been is we're going to take our Raw storylines and our Raw guys and we're going to send them to SmackDown and we're going to send our SmackDown guys on our SmackDown storylines to Raw and we're just going to do the same storylines on opposite shows. That's all it's ever been. I think this is the first time, I guess, in a little while where they haven't necessarily done that across the board. There's a few storylines here that they're going to drag to SmackDown, like the Damage Control and Bianca thing, because all 4 of them got drafted to SmackDown. So they're taking that storyline that has literally been going on in Raw for months now to SmackDown, and they're going to continue it there. But other than that, I mean, I don't know what other storylines they really swapped shows. Like the Shinsuke thing, it looks like they're going to end the thing that he's doing with Cross before
they do anything?
Before the draft takes place. So Cross still has a chance to stay on SmackDown while Shinsuke is moved to Raw. So though that's probably not how that's going to go. Yeah, I don't know. I think the whole thing has always been pointless and doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. But
who was Raw's best pick and SmackDown's best pick from night 1? I don't know, Brandon. I'll let you know after we see what they're going to do with them.
The other thing is how predictable it was. Like, everybody knew that Roman was going to be moved to, or Roman was going to stay on SmackDown, and Cody was going to be on the opposite show on Raw. Everybody knew that. from the very beginning. Like they're not going to be on the same show for the next year until we go into Mania.
It's all about helping ratings. Well, and this is why I think if they used NXT as kind of a minor league for their stuff, I think that you could draw more eyes to NXT just so people can go, okay, who's going to be coming up? Who's going to be coming up in the draft? The way it is now, like I said, I think you could draw eyes to NXT if they would do it that way.
Cody can still face Roman Reigns if he wins Money in the Bank, but even so, he's not cashing it in for a long time.
Yeah,
and then it makes everything they did with the draft pretty pointless.
How did Bianca Belair go to SmackDown? Because she has the Raw Women's title, championship. I think she's going to give it up.
No, it's just going to be switched to the SmackDown title.
Or that.
That's all it's going to be.
I wasn't
They're going to trade off belts.
Moving brands, but I'm happy for that. Yep. I guess Cody wins the Royal Rumble next year again. Possibly.
Money in the Bank makes more sense to me, but it makes the whole thing with the draft totally go out the window where they said that you were going to be on separate brands, on separate shows, on separate everything. Because why can Cody go after both world championships if he is strictly a Raw guy and Raw has their own championship? That makes no sense for him to be able to go after Roman that way.
Yeah.
Especially after the draft. So
the draft made no sense. It was stupid because Roman would be worth multiple superstars to trade for, not just one person. And this is where I think that they need to treat it. If they're going to legitimately do this and try and make it make sense, that's why I think you have to do something with it. I mean, like, if you're going to have the brand splits and you're going to do it that way, make it seem like it's legitimate that you have make it interesting. Because right now, just moving people from one to the other doesn't mean anything, especially if you're going to have them on both shows anyway, which is what they've done. Like, if they're going to strictly be to SmackDown and strictly be to Raw, then okay. But right now, what does it mean? And until I see them change it up to where you're strictly SmackDown, you're strictly Raw, it really doesn't matter where they get drafted to.
Well, that's how it's going to be going forward. They are strictly Raw. They are strictly SmackDown.
I'll believe that when I see it.
That is why they brought in the new World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, but I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, that's cool, but I'm just telling you that's how it's going to be.
Okay, but
we're going to be totally separate.
They had a Raw Championship and a SmackDown Championship with the two other belts.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
And then they put them both on Roman.
Well, okay, that's my point.
Then where was Roman on SmackDown?
Okay, whatever. I mean, he has both of the titles.
He has both the titles, but he wasn't on Raw for crap. So, like, what are you talking about, bro?
Right,
he was on Raw like 3 times over this last 4 years.
But he was on it.
Like, seriously, but it doesn't count for anything, though. It means nothing.
But he has that title.
It's Yippee Dippy in name only because he never shows up on the show.
Okay.
So, like, the whole thing is stupid.
So they should have just gave up the title for that then because he's never on the show. Did almost get drafted. SmackDown doesn't come to my city. No, he hasn't been drafted yet. The Money in the Bank has always been for every
title.
Every title. Edge won the title being a Raw guy from Taker. Swagger won the title from Jericho being a Raw guy. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is in this particular instance where they are talking about the shows being kept separate, you would imagine that Cody, if he wins Money in the Bank, is only eligible to go after whoever the world champion is on Monday Night Raw if they are trying to keep this separate. And even then, he's still not touching Roman with a 10-foot pole for the next year. So that's that. Even if he wins Money in the Bank,
I don't understand how he's going to touch Roman anyway. If you're going to say he's not strictly on this show,
yeah, he's strictly on the show for the next 9 months until the Royal Rumble when he wins the Royal Rumble or whatever, and he can go after Roman then.
What happened to Trent Seven on AEW? I don't know. John Elite. Raw and NXT have no women's champions.
I know.
Yeah, no.
Explain that one to me. I don't care if Rhea's up for being drafted on night 2. Okay? I do not care. The fact that, like, she is not being picked, like, in the first 5 picks or first 4 picks or whatever, literally baffling. She should have been, because it should have been Roman and company. Cody, Bianca, Rhea. That's what it should have been. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
The cell phone, Roman keeps calling Paul on to win the belts from him.
That's what I want to know, Mr. Gamer. What happens if Rhea also gets drafted to SmackDown? What happens if Rhea gets drafted to SmackDown?
I don't think she's probably going to be.
No, I don't think she is either. I think she's getting drafted to Raw.
Can't believe Sami and Kevin are still the tag team champions.
That's my next question. What do you do with the tag belts?
Well, how are you going to do Clash of Champions? Maybe they won't have a tag team titles at Clash of
They're
Champions.
not. They're not doing a tag team title match at Clash of Champions.
They keep it separate, then you make a Raw Money in the Bank and a SmackDown Money in the Bank. You kind of have to, don't you?
You cannot do title unification after you just made a big deal out of making two separate world
they can't be a
championships.
title unification.
There's no way they're doing that.
Yeah. There's no way you can do it.
But I don't know what they're doing
with a brand split.
Well, and now what are they going to do with the tag titles? Like I said, you have the tag titles, which are unified. Quotations. But like, what are you supposed to do with those?
I don't know what you do with them.
The separate brand thing only works for the World Heavyweight Championship and nothing else? Like, I don't know. The logic is not there.
No. And that's the big issue they have, though.
And there's been like no explanation as to what they're supposed to do with the tag team titles. When they made a big deal out of what they're doing with the World Heavyweight Championship, but they don't want to explain the tag titles. I don't understand it.
No, they don't. Whatever brand Sammy and KO end up on, they have to give up the other side. Well, that's what I would think. I mean, that's logical thinking, but do they get drafted together? But Roman isn't. I mean, we're going to sit here and say, well, they made this other title. No, Roman didn't give up a title.
No, because they're unified. They're all one title. He walks around with two belts, but they're all one title.
Unifying a title means that you basically take it and turn it into one title.
Yes, it is one title, but he carries around two belts.
Sorry, it's not unified. It's two belts.
It is the unified title. It's just two belts.
Almost has a big following on TikTok. He calls his fans Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens, right? So, it's weird. WWE sucks. I think that they've made some decisions that are not good.
Here's the thing. The whole thing with Roman is they booked themselves into a corner. That's what they did. They have decided to put both titles on him, which is, okay, cool, fine, whatever. And now you have this draft thing, and they were like, crap, what are we supposed to do? Like, what are we supposed to do here? We don't want anybody to beat him, but Raw is mad, or USA Network is mad because they don't have a world champion on their show every week. Meanwhile, Fox is happy because we have Roman on there with both titles. What are we supposed to do here? Introduce a new world championship. Of course, that makes sense. The logic, right? Because nobody can beat Roman because he needs to hit 1,000 days or more. And he's great and fantastic or whatever. So, yeah, go Roman. Like, this whole, like, protecting Roman thing is literally beyond baffling me. First off, you didn't need the World Heavyweight Championship to do this whole bloodline falling apart storyline. I don't care what anybody says to me. It has never been about the World Championship. It's about the family. It's the family storyline. Jay does not give a flying fig about that World Heavyweight Championship. It's all about taking Roman down and knocking him down a couple levels and making him like, beating him up and getting rid of him because he's tired of literally having Roman's thumb over him. And that's the way it's been for the last like 2 years. That is what Jay is going to beat up Roman for and take him out for, not for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was never going to be about the World Heavyweight Championship. The Bloodline storyline has never been about the World Heavyweight Championship. It's about family.
Which is stupid.
That is the base of the storyline, is the family dynamic.
Dumb.
You do not need the World Heavyweight Championship for it.
Yes, you do.
No, you literally don't, my pal.
Well, you do, pal.
Yeah, whatever. I don't really care what you have to say.
I know.
Okay? You don't need the world title for it.
Okay, but yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
The storyline, you do not understand the storyline.
Roman's baby is the two belts.
Wrong.
No, his baby is the two belts.
Wrong.
Okay, whatever.
Wrong.
Okay.
You're wrong.
What's going on, Watchable Mark?
And you're wrong. And you're wrong. This has never been about the world title.
Okay,
it's always
whatever,
been about
but
family.
It doesn't mean it. Like, I don't care about the bloodline without the belts.
You don't care about the bloodline anyway, so what are you talking about?
The reason I cared about the bloodline was because of Sammy.
Yippee freaking dippy.
Yep.
Okay? Sammy's gone. Sammy is irrelevant to this whole situation right now. Okay? Sammy.
Here we go.
Sammy was a pawn in the game. Okay? The reason Sammy was there was to place the doubt in Jey Uso's mind that was already there from the very beginning. Okay? Jey never wanted to do this. Jey never wanted to be a part of any of this. Jey fought against it. For the whole beginning of this storyline, he's like, I don't want to do what Roman is doing. You know why he joined Roman and why he did what he did? Because his brother was getting beat up. What is that? What is that? His brother which is family. And so he was looking out for his brother because Roman was going to beat him within an inch of his life if Jay didn't do what he wanted.
How you doing, Dad?
So that's the whole basis of this storyline, my pal. Sammy came along after Jay had just been following what Roman wanted, so they didn't get beat up every week. Then they brought Solo in, and Solo is there, you know, the enforcer, blah, 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 whatever. He's on Roman's side. I think Solo's going to play a bigger part in this as we go forward. But Sammy was there to place the seeds of doubt in Jay's head, which have literally just been growing since Sammy's
then my question
joining in the group.
What's the payoff for Jay?
The payoff for Jay is he beats Roman.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a big star. Everybody's behind him. He's a big baby face, and he beats Jay or Roman.
And after that, what?
I don't know. I don't book the
there
after
is nothing after that.
But it doesn't matter if the world championship is in there or not. It's not about the world heavyweight championship. It's never been about the world heavyweight championship. That's great. Roman is gone.
If you don't have the time, okay, big deal.
Dude, Jay is never going to be world heavyweight champion. I don't know what
why not?
Fantasy
if
land this
is. If you're gonna have him beat the tribal chief, the big dog, the head honcho, the big cheese, then you have him take the titles.
He doesn't need to.
Well,
the titles were needed elsewhere.
What does it do?
What does it do? He takes out whatever. You don't listen.
You don't listen.
You don't listen, my pal.
Roman.
He takes out Roman. The whole point of the storyline has been Roman.
Roman brings out the babies all the time.
Roman doesn't care, bro.
Okay.
Jeez. I'll bring my kendo stick.
The thing is, WWE doesn't know what to do now. No, they don't, and that's the problem. Solo has been the most boring part of the Bloodline story, in my opinion. Don't know what Jimmy does after. I like Jay. That's the question is what are they going to do with him? And I don't think that after if Jay beats
even if Jay
Roman,
wins the World Heavyweight Championship, what do you do with him after that?
You can do all kinds. You can have him and Jimmy feud. You can have him in Solo's feud. You can have. I mean, there's other storylines.
But it's about taking Roman down. It's not about taking out Solo. It's not about taking out Jimmy. He's doing this for his brothers. That is what the two of them are.
Okay.
They are his brothers.
Okay.
Who have been abused and told to do this, that, and the other thing, or they're going to be in so much trouble. You're going to be disowned. You're not going to eat. Your kids, they're not going to have anything because I will make sure that they have nothing because I'm the head of the table. I am the big cheese. Okay? I am the greatest.
I'm the greatest because I have these belts.
Wrong!
Okay, whatever.
Wrong. You are wrong.
Yeah, the belts mean nothing.
Yeah, they mean nothing,
dude.
They've
had him on him for the last.
Cool, they've had him on him for the last.
They're gonna make a big deal out of 1,000 days.
But he was calling himself the head of the table, and I am the head of the bloodline before he won the World Heavyweight Championship. So what are you talking about?
Take the babies away. Easiest fix for WWE's to hire the Wrestle Story.
You are wrong on so many levels,
we're still
my
getting
pal.
Rock and Roman down the line.
No, I don't.
I
don't think that was ever the plan. I don't think that is ever going to be in the cards. The Rock, first off, doesn't want to come back. Okay? The Rock, he just doesn't. And do I blame him? No, I really don't. I wouldn't want to come back if I was making $10 billion in Hollywood and I didn't have to get in the ring and ever wrestle again. I would never do it. So he's not coming back. I don't think that's happening.
He's got a football league to run. Still find it hilarious when Roman told Jay he was going to take his wife and kids away from him. That was pretty funny. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with him. And the women's titles, don't know what they're doing with that. The tag titles, who knows what they're doing with the tag titles? I don't have a clue. I suppose that what's going to happen is Kevin and Sammy are going to put one of the titles up, either the Raw or SmackDown title, or they're just going to give them away.
I think it's more likely that they just give it away.
Well, which is possible, which seems stupid.
And they just give the SmackDown titles back because I think they're getting moved to Raw.
Yeah, which is possible. It's a shame Rampage was earlier because they would have saved the night. Whenever we could have gotten some good wrestling instead of trash and entertainment with nothing to show after. Yep. The respective NXT titles will just be dropped for sure. Yeah, like I said, I don't understand why they did that. I don't understand. They could have took the title off Indy, and I thought they were going to because I thought for sure she was getting called up, and then they didn't take it off of her. What's Rampage? Rampage is AEW's show after It's on usually on after SmackDown, but
It was on early tonight
It was
because they
on
had
early tonight
hockey.
because of hockey. My life is rampage. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they're going with a lot of things.
Roman has messed up so much stuff.
Pretty much.
I don't care how much good Roman has done. I do not care, dude. Him and his whole "we need you to get to 1,000 days" has just thrown a wrench in everything. Everything.
Tiffany could have been transitional champ. She could have. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered who won. I mean, either one could have won that, and they didn't pull the trigger. It just made Roxy and Tiffany look dumb if Indy was going to the main roster. And I thought after she got injured, I thought it was a perfect way
to just write her out.
To write her out.
Just have her get drafted.
Yeah.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
I think they well, I mean, I always thought she was getting drafted anyways, but win, lose, or draw.
We need 1,000 subs.
But I think
people.
But I think that they should have put the title on somebody else because I thought it was going to be Indy and Roxanne both being moved up. I still think Roxanne has a chance to be moved up. Probably less of a chance now, I guess. But yeah, I would have put the title on Tiffany. Even if they don't think that she's very good and whatever and blah blah blah. But she had already openly said, I don't want to be drafted.
Yes, Indy did have a boot on.
Like, because I don't think I'm good enough. Which, I mean, hey, I'm whatever. So she was like, I want to stay in NXT so I can improve some more before going to the main roster. I think she has a main roster look. Like, totally. And I think she'll be a star in the main roster. It's just her wrestling skills that are not. She's not bad, but she's also not like perfect either. Tiffany is who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
So I would have put the belt on her and then moved Indy up and Roxanne. But I guess we kept the belt on Indy and they're moving her up anyways.
Just 18. We're 18 away right now. That's all we need. We need some help. People like and sub. That'd be awesome. So we can move up from 9,132 to 9,131 on the YouTube wrestling channels. It would be sweet if we could have that happen.
It'd be sweet.
18 away.
We have 18.
All right, people. We're going to take off. We will be back on Monday with Monday Night Raw. We will have the updated draft. We will have 9,000. Damn. We will have the updated draft from whatever happens this weekend. Maven will have that in her memory to rattle off all of it. And we will also have whatever happens on Monday. So until then, everybody, as always, good night, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Wherever you are, stay safe. And as always,
peace out.